Mthree, Kaze Jones, what's good? We part of the Dusty Crates crew.
What up?
You guys know each other?
Forever. Yeah, no, we met through a mutual friend back in 2008. I recently lost a little brother of mine, and the only way out of depression was through hip hop. So lyricism brought me out of depression, saved my life. Hip hop saved my life. And then probably like a year or two after that, met my boy right here, M3, my partner in rhymes. Who couldn't say Japanese and Vietnamese people could get along? We're really doing it, Harry. Yeah. So we're great together. Not like that, you know, whatever. Yeah, I mean, after so many years, you know, we will always rep Dusty Crates till the day we die. But, you know, every member of the crew did their own thing. And of course, he's my partner Ariano, so I mean, on my project, had to have the homie on it. Started out in the underground hip hop scene with my boy M3 right here, so just felt natural. We made the song, and it was kind of like a way for me to talk about stuff without promoting it. And if you know what a placebo is, if you were learning about the scientific method, and the placebo was to the experimental group versus a control group, thinking that, you know, and in the situation, he plays the role of a person that was prescribed a certain drug, and he thought there was more to it than it really was, and he was actually hallucinating. But in the very end, the twist is the fact that it was a placebo and that he wasn't drugged up at all, and that's the twist. Ruined it for you guys. Now you can listen to it and find out for yourselves.
Okay, so here's the story. We got the beat and we're listening to it for a while, and then since I had a kid, it's kind of like come through and kick it, you know what I mean? And then so what we did was, I live in an apartment and below us is my garage, and I parked my car in that garage. So I went super old school with it and invited Kaze over, and we literally wrote those verses, that song, in my car, in my garage, like next to all my neighbors and everything. And it was kind of like, we spent what, two and a half hours in there?
Yeah. I mean, no. Well, I mean, just the whole setup about it. We always wanted to have a track. We had like, what, 2 crew albums. I had a solo before this, but we always talked about doing a bounce off, you know, like the old school underground hip hop stuff where you just bounce off, like how the Living Legends did it, how Hyro did it, how Wu-Tang did it. So we went every 4 bars. So I wrote the first 4 bars, and then he kind of built on top of that, building on top of the last word of my last line. And then we did 3 verses, so do the math.
But I mean, we did it old school style, when you don't have equipment, when you don't have the space, when you don't have...
Right.
You know,
organic, real organic.
Yeah, raw. And it's just how we did it back in the day was just in the car, driving, freestyling, coming up with concepts, and building on those concepts is what it was. And it was nostalgic because it brought me back to how I made music, why I made music, and what music does for me as a person.
And it's funny too, because the hook originally, Ariano produced it. And then originally the song was supposed to be for my wife, and it was supposed to be for my lady. And then we turned it into like, instead of having about a person, we made that person kind of like the drug, the placebo. So that was like the twist to it, and he was the brains behind that. So yeah. So we did great, guys. Yeah, stay classy, San Diego.
Forever up. From the moment I met you, I knew it was forever. You know, life had me in the days, then I found you. Now it's so